This is IEN, Made in America. Wildeck is a 100% employee-owned manufacturing company based out of Waukesha, Wisconsin that has been making American-made products since 1976.
Wildeck began on the south side of Milwaukee in a steel distribution center. So they said, we have this idea. We want to have an upstairs level with all the parts and pieces, and we'll build the piece of equipment down below. And we said, well, we can help you with that. And we designed and built a mezzanine for them.
Wildeck is one of the largest U.S. manufacturers of industrial steel work platforms, lifts, and guarding products. One of the company's keys to success is the employees. Wildeck is known for not only hiring skilled, local talent, but keeping employees for the long haul.
Wildeck has grown tremendously into the company that it is today, and a lot of that is because we've got a really strong dealer network with dealers and integrators and a great engineering team and just great employees. All of our employees are owners of the business. And so we don't have turnover problems here.
According to Pam Day, a 21-year company veteran, the people and growth potential have not only kept her around, but helped her create a successful career. Pam started as a coding engineer out of college, and now she's the director of mezzanine engineering.
And the people, and I really like what I do. I've had the chance to basically learn the company from the beginning of the engineering process all the way through to leading the engineering process.
Part of Wildeck's competitive advantage is location. After acquiring Ladder Industries in 2011, the company not only strengthened its portfolio by adding industrial ladders to the mix, but it also established a second US-based manufacturing footprint in Goodyear, Arizona.
It really has been helpful for us to have a Western presence and a Midwestern presence. We're shipping a lot of steel, and so that is strategic for us to have two different locations. We manufacture mezzanines. A mezzanine is a steel structure, so if you have a building that has a high ceiling and you want a second floor, then you can buy a mezzanine to give you more storage space and more manufacturing space, and a lot of times people will do office space on a mezzanine.
The impact of U.S. manufacturing reaches far and wide and is known to make a long-standing impact on the surrounding economy. When Wildeck builds a new steel platform, it means work for everyone from their local suppliers to their steel suppliers in Chicago.
We have local suppliers that are direct in the Milwaukee area. We have our main structural steel supplier that's in the Chicago suburbs.
Okay.
We work with bar joist manufacturers. That one is in, again, south side Chicago area, as well as one that has multiple plants across the United States.
Yeah.
And we also do our stock decking or wood decking from a company that's on the West Coast.
Okay.
So most of what Wildeck purchases and uses and utilizes comes from U.S. suppliers.
According to company president Greg Larson, the company isn't threatened by overseas competition because when you're working with heavy steel products, freight is a big deal.
And so it's hard for somebody in like Asia to compete with us because they've got all the time that it takes to go across the ocean and the cost of freight and all that.
That's not to mention the environmental concerns or lack thereof when working with a company overseas. Larson knows because he's seen it before.
A lot of the factories that I worked with in Asia would paint inside a building, so I just don't have to worry about any of that. It's really, really nice.
In 2015, the company began a $1 million renovation project. Wildeck will continue to fill a number of key positions throughout the company as a result of its continuing growth.
But, yeah, we feel like we've got a tremendous growth potential.
The company has been in business for more than 40 years, and its commitment to manufacturing in America has never wavered, not just because it makes them feel all warm inside, but because it's good for business.
What we're seeing is that people want things faster and faster and faster. We're able to do that by having everything here in the United States. Downtime is critical, especially in these automated distribution centers. So for us to be able to do it here, right here in the United States, and ship it out and get it there in a very timely manner is just critical.
And manufacturing, I think, is critical to the economy. I mean, I've been in a lot of different industries. When you create a manufacturing job, you create a lot of other jobs at the same time.
Huge effect on the economy. I mean, we look at these jobs, we're talking about welders, we're talking about form fitting, cutting shearers, all these important jobs that pay much above minimum wage. So if we can find that skill set, we have lots of work for these people.
And while the company has historically low turnover, that doesn't prevent it from getting hit by the skill shortage.
So we're finding a lack of welders, electricians, people like that coming out of the technical schools, which is a big problem because, these people put together parts of the world and we need these people.
So I believe that it's really the heart of the country to have a lot of manufacturing.
Our biggest competitive advantage is our people and our experience. We know what people are looking for. We've kind of done pretty much everything, and we have the tools and the knowledge and everything to bring it all together.
This is IEN, Made in America.